Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we've got a fair amount of things to do here. Now there's a bunch of mug wealthy citizenry around. That's not ideal. There's a stand with us up here, which looks awful. That's about to end. And then there's this stand with us up here, which also looks awful. So that is inauspicious. Now, we could move. Our camp is getting harder and harder to move as we get a lot more men-at-arms going here. Now, we can certainly scrape the barrel. I think this is a good thing to do at this point, although we'll go negative in prestige. Maybe that's not the worst thing in the world, though. It might not be. Alternatively, we could just try to inspire the followers, and that would be pretty cheap. How frequently can we do this? Only a 29% chance, though. This is a much better chance here. We would spend dread in order to do this. Or we could just seek volunteers, and I think this is the best way to go. So we do go negative in our prestige, and that's understood. But we do restore some amount of our men-at-arms. So if we wanted to refill this, this would be 285 soldiers. Okay, noted. And recruiting with gold, of course, we wouldn't get very far either. So that's understood. I think we're going to have to do one of these criminal contracts because we just don't have many other options at this point. I would really prefer not to, though. There is a supportive faction down over here. We could try it and see what happens. This is the Abbasid Sultanate. I mean, they're pretty strong. I wish we knew more about this faction. It'd be good to know. Well, if we were to move our camp down to just like here, we just move one province. Would that generate us additional contracts? Maybe. We could try it and see what happens. So let's just move down to here. Camp is moved. No, that just wasted that just wasted provisions. Okay, so we've got a crime of passion here, apparently, and we could arrest someone here. That would be this guy, our second and personal physician. We're just going to intervene. We're going to try to put a halt to it. Some blows were thrown regardless. That's understood. So we do need to find ourselves a spouse here. We don't really have a good option for that, and we need to get a patron going. So I think we have to mug some wealthy citizenry. Let's head on down here and see what we get. 13% and 10%. I'm not even going to worry about this, I don't think. Yeah, we could definitely do the Arid Explorers pack. That's okay. Okay, so we're here at this point, and we could focus on higher secrecy, or we could just say something like, let's get on with our task. A balanced range. So let's see what this looks like. We're at 20% secrecy right now. And 17, 14, 15, 23, and so we'll put in our sister here. So 17, 14, 15, and 14. So that would be this guy, boosting up our secrecy to 37%, which is not great. 14, 11, and 14. So that would be this guy here. And then we've got 11 and 14. So this is not going to be amazing here, but actually, hang on. We're much better off putting Siren in as the Gabbler. This is going to be 10. And then Shem would go in here, like that. Okay. So we'll just work our way up here. 0 breaches out of 5. A breach represents a complication. Ah, okay. Once the scheme reaches 5 breaches, it will automatically fail. Good to know. Well, we'll see what we've got going on here. I guess we're going to have to do some crime. So for the moment, that's okay, and we'll see if any other decent contracts pop up anytime soon. So, what do we got here? We're trying to intimidate this guy. Only a 36% chance here. 43% or 64%. Okay, show him true fear. Okay, excellent. So this guy developed a grudge against us, but he paid us 55 gold. So that seems good. Proficient trackers have now been completed, and we gained the gallows bait trait. So, you know, that's not ideal for our legitimacy, but we don't actually care about legitimacy right now. So that seems relatively fine. Now, we just finished up our hunting grounds here. So I believe that that means that we should have a new role here. We've got our head porter, huntsman. That would be this guy. And then we need a heavy cavalry captain, which would be Shem the Noble. We've got some bodyguard slots here. Understood. We need to recruit more people. Okay, that's understood. We definitely need to recruit more people. So what do we got going on here? This guy might join us. 50-50. Nope, did not happen. Okay, that's fine. So, what do we got here? 36, 36, and once again, 64. Siren, see what you can do. Yeah, we got 50 gold out of that. Excellent. So this guy's holding a grudge. I mean, I don't blame him. So we're definitely interested in getting more upgrades going here, right? We can get potentially an upgrade to the barber's tent. I do think getting this done is going to be very, very useful for us because this will boost up our income here. Ah, new Stand With Us contract. Where is this? Is that this one? There's 2 of them. Okay, so that's this one up over here. Where's the second one? Oh, it's right here. I did not even see this. So that's interesting. I am wondering about alliances here. So this guy is currently in this war, right? They have no allies in it yet. So this guy's currently a little bit behind. Well, actually, it would be... we would be the aggressors in this war. Okay, that is noted. So we would be the aggressors. And I'm wondering what this guy has for allies. About 5k. That's noted. And then this guy has about 4k, 5k, 1k, and 3k. This should be pretty free. Now, we're already working on this, right? Let's see what we've got here. 57% chance? Yeah, we got 50 gold. I like it. He's also holding a grudge. Understandable. So we're definitely interested in upgrading our barber's tent. We need a little bit more gold for that. Noted. The unfortunate thing here is we're stuck in this scheme for a while. Gaining prestige here would be really, really good here, though. We gained 35 prestige because we were defeated. Unfortunate, but it'll do. Okay, so we're up to 10%. We're going to execute this scheme basically as soon as we can because I want to join this war here if we can. I definitely want to do this. So we're up to 5 at this point. That's good. Let's see, 57%. Our agent failed. That's unfortunate. So we're at 16% here right now, and we can bring this up to 66, right? 9 gold or 190 provisions. I'm going to take the provisions over the gold for right now. That'll be fine. Oh, we can use a request interaction on this guy. He would not actually do anything, though, at this moment because we requested a favor recently. There's a new Stand With Us contract available, and I don't know where exactly that is. Oh, that's this one? It's a potential option, but we're still stuck in this contract for the moment. So that's understood. I think that's the opposing army for this. Maybe not. 3450 soldiers. Okay, so we're going to be up to 27% here now. That looks good. So we're up to 7 at this moment. I'm just thinking right now, we'll probably execute this once we get up to 66 here. Decent amount of provisions here. Okay, we got 440. That's very solid. I like it. So that seems good. We're up to 32% now and 8 advantages. So 10 advantages we know is a 5% increase. 20 percentages is a... Was that a 20% increase? No, I think it was a 10% increase at 20 advantages. So at 38% right now, we have a new martial perk available, and I want to take probably impressment here. Actually, we're going to take loot and plunder. Cool. So we're just working on this right now, and good for them. This is fine. We could actually just encourage the friendship, but we're just going to say good for them. Okay, so this is going to be like 45% here. 44. Looking good. So this would be 49% if we were to execute this right now. We don't necessarily want to do that. Peasant uprising. Interesting. Okay, we're up to 49% at this juncture. And we're just waiting to bring this up to 66. That army retreating is interesting. I'm going to slow down for her, but let's see here. Okay, it's not relevant. Gotcha. Okay, so this is going to bring us up to 55%. We just need a couple here. Ah, the scheme was discovered. Noted. So that was one breach. We're about to execute this, though. So it should be fine. We're still on 37% secrecy, and they have not actually discovered that it was us. Now we're at 44% secrecy. So we should be able to execute this soon. Let's take this up to 15 and execute it with 15 advantages. That's the idea here. So yeah, we're at the cap at this moment. So that looks good. And we're going to execute it with 15 advantages. I want to get out of this contract as soon as possible. There we go. So we're going to execute this now with leverage advantages, 10% to its final success chance. Done. We were successful. So we have a long path ahead of us. Beautiful. So we're going to head home, and we now have 313 gold. I want to put that into our barber's tent. So that's going to boost up our domicile income by 0.2 per month, which will be, you know, minor, but ultimately a good thing. And I want to help out this guy. Now, he's at 86%, and we're going to raise up our armies. I'm also potentially interested in this one. Okay, so we joined both of these, right? And now we're going to raise up all of our forces here. And we're going to head up over this direction. So we need to come up over here and wrap this up. So, yeah, this is an ally army here. Ooh. He's going to pay 16 gold to us, and we get a fine brooch. Wonderful. We can actually equip some of this. So, I mean, that's absolutely fine. Dread gain, prestige. Seems good. Yeah, that's reasonably fine. And we should probably have the fine brooch equipped over here. We don't have a weapon, armor, or regalia at this point. So that's all looking absolutely fine. We're going to head up here and help them out with this siege. And there's also this force right here that we are going to fight. We should easily win this. That'll get us some war contribution. Excellent. He's abandoning the siege here, which is weird, but whatever. We're going to come on back over this direction, and that put us at 100% allegedly. I don't think that's actually true, but whatever. And we're going to siege right here. Negotiate settlement. Put an end to your hostile acts, and I will yield this to us. He's offering us a duchy to not do this anymore. Huh. Do we care? I feel like this is earlier than I was intending to get land. Uh-huh. So yeah, he is offering us these two provinces. We would adopt clan government. All camp buildings would be demolished and a portion of their cost returned, and the flail bearers would be destroyed. I'm thinking that I'm going to decline this. I feel like these two counties here are not... This is going to be a difficult start for us. I'm going to tell him no for right now. I was tempted. But yeah, I'm going to say no. So he's chasing this, and we're not actually making progress on the siege now because he left. I really wish he wasn't chasing this. At least not with both of his armies. But this is fine. Oh, this guy turned around. That's a little sad. Actually, this is 50 gold. Yes. This is fine. And then we are potentially interested in... Does this guy matter? No, he's unlanded. We're interested in breaking this betrothal. And then arranging a marriage between her and ourselves. Because we need an heir. So that seems fine. Excellent. So that was, you know, only mildly awkward. These guys are just running around here, not making any progress on this siege. Oh, this is good, though. They're locked in here. Okay, so that should be fine. So we're going to stack wipe this again. No problem. And now we're making progress on the siege again. Good. So this war is currently over. Excellent. 310 gold. And that seems wonderful. So that's done. Now we need to head down over this direction. There's a battle occurring up over here. We're not going to be able to get there in time to help with that battle. But we can maybe proceed with some siege on the war goal here. And that's exactly what we're interested in doing. Can we actually siege this on our own? No. But, I mean, we could come up over this direction, try to help out up here, but they're going to stack wipe that. And we're just going to have to stick with them and see what they're going to do. They're going to siege here? I don't know about this call. I don't think that this is a good siege. They should siege here. This is war goal. But okay. We're not making siege progress over here. Or they're not making siege progress over here. We're making siege progress here. So we're just going to continue with that for now. We're at 92. Attacker controls war target. And what is our contribution? 0. I'm going to hop over here. And we're going to help fight this. Done. Now we're going to come back over here. We're at 100%. We actually might not get any war contribution here. But he paid us anyway. Fantastic. So that is absolutely wonderful. We're going to disband this army. And we are done with both of those contracts. We made a lot of money out of that. And we can, at this point, ransom off some of these prisoners. Consider it done. That's a lot of gold. And we can also make some requests. So I'd like to request gold. We can't do that here. Let's see. This would be 400 provisions or 241 gold. 241 gold is worth more. So we're going to definitely take the gold here. So we're at 702 gold at this juncture. We can gather provisions. I want to make sure that we have a... Okay, we don't have a caravan master right now. That should be this guy. We don't have anyone that can be any of this. No courtiers meet those requirements. We do have a huntsman, though. So let's go ahead and gather provisions. And we're going to send out our huntsman here. We'll see what he finds. Yeah, I'm just checking the odds here. He found nothing. Okay, well, that's very unfortunate. I would like to refill our men-at-arms. We can scrape the barrel here and seek volunteers. How much would it cost us here? 603 gold to fully reinforce. Okay, noted. I want to spend that money elsewhere, though. Specifically, I want to spend that money on getting more Barber's Tent upgrades. So we're going to upgrade to the level 5 Barber's Tent. This is going to further reduce our fatal casualties and increase our domicile income. This is very important. So we're going to get that going. And then we're going to probably... I really want to toss some money into... Or not money. I want to toss some provisions into restoring our men-at-arms. But for now, I'm going to scrape the barrel, and we're going to see what we get out of that. Okay. So that brought us up to 1380 total sold. Well, this guy is accepting the ransom. All of those guys accepted the ransom. That's excellent. And we could come out and create this work of learning. And I definitely think we should do this. So this is desert out over here. Yeah, this seems fine. I want to be scouting for talent along the way. Okay. Let's see. We could be cleansed by the waters. Sure, that'll be fine. Okay, so we've arrived here. What do we want to do? Do we want to settle for 3 chapters, or do we want to do 5 chapters? We're going to keep it simple. We're probably not very good at learning. So, how good are we at learning? 14? That's actually not that bad. Okay. So, what's our highest here? We've got 14 learning, we've got 11 diplomacy, and we've got 17 military. That's what we're going to do. We botched the chapter. Well, that's unfortunate. Once again, the highest chance is military. That's a terrific chapter. And for the final chapter, we are going to again do military. Okay. So we concluded it. Overall, a job well done. Okay. Well, we didn't get an exceptional success, but it'll do. So back we go. Let's lose a little bit of stress here. That'll be fine. 960 provisions to pay this person to join our camp. As our master of arms. It's a lot of provisions, but I'm going to do it. Okay, so that seems fine for now. We just went up to superior quality again, so that's good. And we definitely want to see about appointing a heavy infantry captain and a bodyguard. So now we at least don't have any vacant officer positions. So that's something. That's definitely good. We could move camp for new contracts. I'm not going to do that right now, I don't think. I'm interested in more stand with us contracts. There aren't really any around. There's a couple of faction support contracts down over this direction. How strong is Egypt? They're actually not that strong. And this is mostly because they are losing against Cyprus. So that's understood. Let's see what's going on here. Military power of 104%. Okay. So we'll see if this ends up becoming a thing. We can send an ultimatum in 14 months. Okay, sounds fine. So I'm very interested in gathering provisions again. It was very unfortunate that we failed that roll last time. It would have been great, but alas. This guy would join our camp for 34 stress. Done. We need more people, right? We need more knights. So we're definitely trying to recruit up some knights. We're at 4 out of 12. So we definitely need to bring that up. So we're currently working on upgrading the Barber's Tent. We could put more money into this, but with us nowhere near our max amount of soldiers, I don't see a reason to do that at this juncture. I think we're going to be better off continuing to upgrade our Barber's Tent for right now. So I'd like to get that fully maxed out. That's going to be level 6. Ooh, a new stand with us contract. Where is this? Up over here? The enemy side has 2,000 soldiers? Let's investigate this. So, we would be the attacker. This guy has no allies. We're in. So we're going to come up over here, and our ally is currently losing this battle, but we're going to head up over this direction. Actually, he did end up winning it. He stack wiped them even. So, actually, no, he didn't. They're running away. This guy's coming right back in. And they're fighting again. So we're going to see if we can get up there in time. Our barber's tent has finished, and I want to get this further upgraded to further reduce our friendly fatal casualties. The domicile income is great and all, but that friendly fatal casualties is a big deal. So we're going to get that going right now. And we'll be arriving up over there. We have measles at this point. Now, how old are we? We're 38. Our wife is pregnant, so we will have an heir here. We're a little brighter, and that seems okay. We're going to fight these guys right up over here. So we should fairly easily win this, but it will cost us some troops. Okay, we have a daughter. Sure. Excellent. So Artuk is no longer a master of arms or bodyguard. He died of measles. He's also no longer a heavy infantry captain. That is definitely not ideal. We can put in this guy, but he's not nearly as good. Terrible aptitude, but still probably better than nothing. Okay, so we're continuing to fight this battle up over here. That seems fine for now. And our ally is currently running up over here, but they're just trying to cycle around over here. We no longer have measles. Our ally is not actually helping us in this battle. They're fighting up over here. This stack wiped, so that's great. And the war is over, so that's wonderful. So we'll disband our troops here, and we're down to 1207, right? There's a measles outbreak over here, and that's definitely a bit of a problem, but the barber's tent is giving us a massive boost to our disease resistance, so that's nice, and the measles haven't actually spread inland to where our camp is yet. They'll get there. They'll definitely get there. So men-at-arms damage, dread gain, and mercenary contract and offer military assistance gold rewards, we're definitely interested in taking that. So that looks good. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to work on bringing our total soldier count back up. We're probably going to... we can press the demands. Wait, what? Can send an ultimatum in 3 months. Okay, well, we might do that next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Dark Horse, Ethan Feldman, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.